the virtual world is combining with the crypto world. And we're starting to see real economy, like virtual economies develop. So, I mean, a virtual economy has always existed, like in, big video games, right, are very popular with this, where, they'll have in-game economics like shops and vendors and auction houses and land and, in-game currency. But previously, all the assets in these worlds were the property of the creators of the platform, right? Like we did, as users, we never had any real ownership of it. So, but that's changing now because with the concept and the power of NFTs and blockchain technology, right? With like actual verification, authentication of all transactions, NFTs now certifying ownership of digital assets. So this blockchain technology is now merging with virtual worlds to create now these sort of virtual economies. We're actually seeing real digital ownership with in-world assets that have real world value. So we're seeing it in examples of Roblox, right? They have this in-game currency called a Robux, where you use these tokens to buy more like customizable outfits for your avatar. Now, it might seem silly because it's not a real character or anything. It's not real, but it's extremely popular. And, for example, right, if you are in like a virtual social circle and, you got that new jacket or whatever, or hat, that's like a rare edition, and you kind of show it around, it's like, oh, wow, cool. This is more popular, I think, among the kids. But in fact, actually, I heard stories that, kids these days are asking their parents for Robux and instead of like toys, because there's more value to that for them than like regular toys, like how we used to when we were kids. So it's got real value to it, And the other one on the right over there is it's called Mana, which is the digital currency of Decentraland. And I'll talk briefly about Decentraland. So we're really seeing like businesses, and so it's not just for like, kids playing games anymore. Like it's becoming a real business strategy. Like for example, PricewaterhouseCoopers, which is one of the big four accounting firms, and Prager Metis, they're actually buying land in Decentraland, which is one of the metaverses on the Ethereum blockchain. And I think that's one of their virtual offices, or the virtual office in Decentraland. So this is really happening. And we're seeing it more and more and more. So, the future is absolutely virtual. People can now socialize and do business and work and, play, travel, all in the metaverse. And this was all, it's all been exploding in the last year or two because of COVID-19. Now more and more time, energy, and capital is being invested in these concepts. So for example, Facebook last year, they changed their name to Meta and invested more than 10 billion on its own metaverse division. 10 billion. And Apple is expected to be releasing their own line of like metaverse technologies, like VR headsets and things like that. I mean, there's been no announcement, but they're expected to be doing it. And I think Minecraft related content has surpassed 1 trillion views on YouTube. So it's happening. But again, it's like definitely the infancy right now. We can definitely expect there to be a bit of a gestation period before it becomes like really mainstream. But now is absolutely the best time to be learning about this. So I have over here like a map of Decentraland. They have, just to show you an idea of like the level of sophistication of some of these places, they have more than 50 of these what you call districts. And some of them have like a university, conference center, amusement park, cultural centers, and all of it is powered with that. And let's say you buy up a parcel of land, right? Well, your ownership is certified through the NFT technology. And so if you go onto a Decentraland marketplace, you can buy and sell that land there for the tokens. And it's really, it's got real value to it, So imagine, you walk you're walking around in Decentraland and, you walk into the town and you see, a building and it's for an accounting firm. And then over on the right, you see, a store that sells like virtual clothes or something. And so we're seeing the blending of the virtual and the real too. And it's very exciting. And there's so many types, like Decentraland is the most famous, and obviously it's like the most expensive too. I mean, I've seen some parcels of land go for like hundreds of thousands, even millions of dollars, like little plots of land going for as much as like real houses. You believe that? So, but this is it, this is the metaverse concept. And definitely it's something that's going to, I think, impact society and the way we work and interact more and more. And of course, the way we do cryptocurrency and all that. But actually, there's something even bigger than all this. And that's what kind of all this is converging in, which is the concept of Web 3.0. Tomorrow, I'm planning to kind of wrap up the lecture series by kind of tying it all into Web 3.0. So we'll talk about that next time. All right, so that's everything for today. And if you have any questions, please leave a comment. Thank you.